This is the World of Sports Network presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Monday morning football with the Guru. Week 10, episode 10. Man, it's November 16th, 2020, and we have a crazy, exciting lineup today, man. I'm excited. So on the lineup, we're going to talk about the Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. And obviously, we got to talk about the Bills and the Cardinals. We're going to discuss the Chargers and the Dolphins. I got to give my opinions on the Texans, obviously, and the Browns. And then from that, we're going to go to Las Vegas, and I got to talk about the Broncos and the Raiders. And then we travel to the NFC East when I got to discuss the Eagles taking on the Giants. And from then on, obviously, I got to pay homage to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we finish it up with the home team. As always, man, this is Monday morning football with the Guru. Let's go! Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. Yeah. Welcome to Monday morning football with the Guru. As always, man, I'm the host. The G to the U to the R to the U. November 16th, man. We have a crazy show. So, first of all, I just want to start right now. I just want to get right to it. Right to it right now. Right to it. I want to start off with the Sunday night matchup. This Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, I know we're all going to want to talk about Lamar and Lamar. You know what? I'm not even going to focus on Lamar because y'all know how I feel about Lamar. Y'all listen to this. Y'all listen not your first time. If it's your first time, go back and listen to how I feel about Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is about the Ravens versus the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? This is about John Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? Bill Belichick. The traditional powers, the cultural powers meeting together. It's like the superpowers colliding. It's like old school versus old school. But the difference is old school is going against an older school. And this is exactly what happened. We all know the Ravens are a better team, definitely better roster than the New England Patriots. We don't need I don't need to show you. I don't need to tell you all that. If you know football, you know that. You know that. But now there's certain things about football. There's certain little traits about football that I love, man. Like the Guru love. Is this thing about coaching. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain variables in football that happens every Sunday. That's why they say the words any given Sunday. There's so much variables. And this time it was matchup and it was the weather element. Yes, you're like, Guru, what matchup? Yes. So obviously, roster-wise, the Baltimore Ravens are built. They're like a finesse team. Let's just be real. The outside receivers, the inside, they're like, yeah, they're built with the tight end inside, but they're really a finesse team with speed. Marquise Brown and Duvernay and guys like that. They just want to be speed. And then you got rugged guy like Willie Snead and stuff like that. So now in the elements, y'all saw the weather situation in Foxborough. So all that cute little speed situation, that was done. That was killed. That was TKO. That didn't exist. And we all know Lamar can't throw outside the numbers. So that didn't even exist or exist. So now the Baltimore Ravens became one-dimensional. Now Bill Belichick ain't even got to worry about Lamar on because obviously we have weather elements, which plays a role. Yes, that's why you ever heard of Deflate Gate? You know what I'm saying? That ball, whatever that was, they call that? Yes. There's certain things about playing in your home like New England. They know that elements. And Lamar, it didn't fit Lamar's style. Like Lamar's finesse. Bill and those company, oh my goodness, they bucks his ass in there, bro. You talking about a classic game? You talking about a guy just basically Baltimore wanted to run the ball. Bill knew that. The whole Baltimore wanted to run the ball. And Bill, you know what Bill Belichick and the Baltimore Ravens, the New England Patriots does? You know what they do? They take your strength. They kill your strength. And you add the element to it, my goodness, this was a setup in it. Like this it looked like one of those games as it was leading on. You're like, oh man. It was just one of those feelings, man, one of those sixth sense. You couldn't explain it. You like, this is not going to be a good situation for the Baltimore Ravens, man. It's like one of them, it was an aura. It was an aura. You're like, oh man, this is not going to end up well for the Baltimore Ravens, man. This is not going to end up well, man. Cam was feeling it. I mean, this was like an old school. It's like when I was watching, it's like watching high school football, just quarterback running it. Run left, run right, run right. I was like, oh my goodness, bro. Dude, like, this was straight up watching Friday Night Lights, man. Classic, old school Friday night. If you like Friday Night Light football, if you like running football, if you like the elements, the rain, this is what happened. And the New England Patriots are built for this type of element. And we saw what happened, man. I'm not blaming Lamar. This happened. I mean, 9 out of 10 times, the Ravens is going to win this game. 9 out of 10 times. No BS. I'm not even going to beat the dude up. 9 out of 10 times. But in any given Sunday, this past Sunday, November 15, that Sunday, the New England Patriots, because of the elements, were a way better prepared team than the Baltimore Ravens. And that's what happened Sunday Night Football. The best game of the year, man, we got to talk about the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals. Yes, man, this was a classic. Hey, do they still got that instant classic, man? You know what I'm saying? Like they used to have instant classic games. Put that junk on instant. If they don't have it, bring it back, dog. Run that back. Bring back instant classic, because what the Cardinals and Bills did was classic, man. Two great organizations. You can see two organizations on the rise, man. On the rise, and they showcase. So what I want to discuss the Arizona Cardinals part because they won. So I want to discuss Arizona Cardinals. When I look at the Arizona Cardinals, man, you know what they remind me of, dude? They're like the NFL Baywatch. Yeah, I know y'all millennial might not know. There was this TV series, right, back in the days, man. You know what I'm saying? Baywatch. It was like a sexy little TV show, man. You know what I'm saying? David Hasselhoff, Pamela Anderson, Yasmin Bleak. I mean, it was just like they were on the beach, man. It was just, you click that show on TV, dog, whatever channel it was on, you got mesmerized. You know what I'm saying? You see those, they're chasing and they're running in slow-mo. You see Yasmin Bleak's jugs just, Pamela Anderson. I mean, that show was just so sexy. You know, everybody have their shirt off. It was just like, whoa, they're on the beach. It was just a beautiful, sexy show, man. I didn't even know what the show was about. I don't even know what it was about, but I just know it was sexy. And that's the Arizona Cardinals, man. They are the Baywatch of the NFL. Just flat out sexy. I don't even know what the hell they're about, man. I have no clue. But when you look at them, they're just oozing sexy. You got their coach, got the best house, look good. Their quarterback is quick. He got foot. He's the quickest feet. I mean, everything's just sexy, oozing sex, dog. You know what I'm saying? I look at him, I'm like, wow. I don't even want to change the channel. I don't want to change the channel. I'm like, give me more of Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals and my man Cliff Kingsbury. I don't know what the hell they are. I know they're not a serious show. It's not a serious show. It's not a comedy. I don't even know what the hell Baywatch was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Arizona Cardinals. The only thing I know is they were sexy and it was a fun show. And then on slow-mo, you see titties, you see ass, you see abs, you see just everything, just sex. You see Arizona, you see Kyler Murray throwing beautiful balls, pause, no homo. You know what I'm saying? Throwing beautiful balls everywhere, pause. You see my man D. Hopkins grabbing Hail Marys. Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, I'm like, dude, I want to take my shirt off and be like, wow, I want to be in Arizona, dog. It's like I'm hot. Man, look, the Arizona Cardinals, man, I'm telling y'all, they might not win nothing. You know what I'm saying? We might not remember what this story is all about. But we just going to remember, man, this was a sexy damn show, and we like to watch and tune in, man. We like to watch and tune in. And that's the story of the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, man. Y'all don't know about Baywatch, though, for real. So, speaking of the Cardinals and the two young quarterbacks, I want to transition real quick to the Chargers taking on the Dolphins, man. You know, I want to transition to a tale of two quarterbacks, right? This situation here, just stay with me. This situation is kind of weird. It's kind of funny when I see this between Justin Herbert and Tua. You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins and the Chargers. When I look at this, I look at as two kids, right? Two kids, same age, same situation, two different households, but one kid raised up in a chaotic household, and one kid raised up, let's say, in an traditional family household. When I look at these teams, I see, in a sense, the Miami Dolphins are like the Cosby Show. Yes, the Cosby Show. And I see the Los Angeles Chargers as 2.5 Men. Yeah, y'all remember that show, 2.5 Men? So what I'm getting at is, in the show 2.5 Men, you have, the two grown-ups, right, with leading a kid like don't really know what the heck they're doing. Their kid stay out late. Their kid do whatever he does. He's like, I don't know what the heck they're doing. They're just raising a kid 2.5 Men. That's what I'm looking at. The Los Angeles Chargers. I see they have they got the talent, they got the kid, they got the roster, they got everything, but they don't have the grown up. They don't have the grown up to have an established neighborhood, to have an established household. That's the difference between the Chargers and the Dolphins and Justin Herbert and Tua. Justin Herbert is going to get the stats. Yes, that kid that's in a broken home, that kid stay out late. Yes, he breaks curfew. He has fun. He's probably having sex. He's doing drugs. He's doing all the cool things. You know what I'm saying? Because back home, his household is chaotic. You're like, oh my God, look at Justin Herbert. He's getting all the yards, man. He's like, oh my God, he's getting all this. But he's developing habits. He's developing habits, man. The guy turned the ball over. He's developing habits because the household is not stable. It's 2.5 Men. It's not the Cosby Show. Now you look at Tua in Miami, Brian Flores and company. It's like the Cosby Show, bro. It's like Huxtable, Dr. Huxtable, man, with the kids. You see the traditional, they go to college, they graduated. You see the house, they in a higher class. Their parents are together. They have supper, not dinner. They got supper. You know what supper is? They have family meetings. They sit down and discuss things. They have quality time. You see the difference. And yet, Justin Herbert and Tua, they're in the same school. But yet, they're raised totally different when they're in the home. And that dictates success in this league, just like in life. Tua got a head start right now. Even though he started late, the fact is, he had a household that was prepared. He had a household that was sending you. Had chaotic situation that happened with Fitzmagic. You're like, oh my God, that was an incident that happened in the household. But you know what? The father, Brian Flores, handled the household. When Fitzmagic came out, oh my God, I feel so, this hit me off the back. Oh my God, I can't believe they made this change. Oh my God, shut the hell up, Fitzmagic. You knew this was coming, eh? Get the heck out of here, Slim. Get the heck out of here. You give me that, oh my God, I can't, homie. We know this thing was coming. This dude was drafted 5th in the draft, and you knew what it was, bro. You knew what it was, so I don't want to hear it. And at the end of the day, my man, Brian Flores, handled that situation. We all know how the locker room is, and they all love Fitz. But at the end of the day, he handled it. Look at the difference, because the house is clean. Because it's the Cosby household. Because they come in a round table. Because they have supper. Because they read to the kids at night. They tuck the kids in, man. But my man Justin Herbert come from a household when they're doing 2 to 3 jobs. They ain't got time to come tuck you in. You got to figure it out on your own, bro. Justin Herbert don't know how to win close game, bro. His parents are not there. They're home. They're working. They're doing 2 to 3 jobs trying to provide. They're just trying to survive, living check to check, paycheck to paycheck. They don't even know if they're still going to have a job next year. There is no security. There is no stability. And that's what's happening with Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. Yes, he's going to sneak out the home. When the parents are at work, he's going to have fun. He's going to be drinking, having parties. Yeah, it's cool. But he ain't going to be winning. He ain't going to be winning the most important thing until he gets a family stable household. Another stable household, man. You guys are my stable household. While we at it, once y'all go ahead, hit that bell button, man. Subscribe to this channel. Y'all know we're trying to build this network up, man. Y'all just subscribe on it. YouTube, and if you guys are listening, when y'all are listening on the podcast, obviously, y'all know what to do, man. I don't got to preach, man. I ain't no preacher. I'm just an opinion head, man. Giving my opinion, man. Before I even get started, man, I want to tell y'all, 5-10 minutes from now, man, we're going to discuss the Eagles and the Giants. I got to talk about NFC West. So give me a little bit. And after this, before we go into a break, and then coming back from the break, I definitely got to talk about the Raiders. But real quick, before we get to that, let's talk about the Texans versus the Browns, man. Oh, man, you know what, man? I got to sit for this one. Hold up, man. I got to sit. Usually when I say Texans, man, you all know I used to always talk about, Bill O'Brien, how I feel about Bill. So I ain't got nothing to say about Bill O'Brien no more, man. I'm going to talk about my man Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns. Yes. I know the Cleveland Browns won, but what I saw with this team is I saw a team that has no football IQ. Yes. I saw a team that I label Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns, man. And I am a big Kevin Stefanski fan, very huge fan. But what I just saw with what Nick Chubb did, as far as basically, we all, this is Monday morning, so we all seen all the highlight, man. You know what I mean? Nick Chubb basically broke down for a 50-something yard touchdown, and instead of scoring, ran out of bounds. Saying is the smart thing to do. Yes. So we all hear this, oh my God, what a team player. Talking about, this is what you're supposed to do. Step out of bounds, take a knee, and the ball game is over. Secured the win. This is what you do, secure the win. And I'm just looking at this like, are you serious, bro? This is why y'all are the Cleveland Browns, bro. I'm dead ass serious. I'm like, this is why y'all are the Cleveland Browns. Because y'all got no football intelligence. NFI, bro. NFI, no football intelligence, bro. Y'all have no situational football intelligence at all. At all. If y'all don't realize, if you want to think about the long term, the higher view situation, you guys are in a tight playoff situation. In a tight playoff race. You know what I'm saying? With who I just finished talking about, with the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Who have a stable situation going up there. You know what I'm saying? You guys have that issue y'all got to worry about. You guys already lost to the Raiders. And the Bills took it. So look, there's a lot going on right now. So everything matters in this situation, in the long haul. There's a certain thing called tiebreaker, Nick Chubb. Look at you now. Because you, in your situation, because of your lack of football intelligence, because you have no awareness, you thinking, 10-7, oh my God, this is it. You score the game, dog. Go up by 2 scores. Because in a tiebreaker situation, imagine coming down the season, bro, and it's a tiebreaker situation between you guys and, say, the Dolphins. And it comes down to the points. It comes down to points differential. What are you going to say, Nick Chubb? if you cost your team the playoff because you thought you were doing the right thing, but it was at the wrong time. I can't give you props, bro. I cannot give you props for doing the right thing at the wrong time. Y'all get it? Like, how could you get credit for that, bro? How could you get credit for that? When you build a team, right? You know, the Patriots, every great team, you call situational awareness. In life, it's just a situational awareness. It's situational awareness, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just certain things that's so sensible. It just don't make sense to people like me. People that have sense, and probably people like you. If you have sense, this makes none. So I can't even discuss it because it's difficult for me to even fathom. Because my brain can't think like that. My brain can't go into nonsensible situation because I'm so sensible. Nick Chubb has no football sense at all because he thought he was doing the right thing, but it was the wrong time. Everything's about timing. And timing down the road, I have a feeling going down the road, this is going to cost the Cleveland Browns. Right now, they're excited. They won the game. I saw the crowd. I saw the players. They're excited. I'm like, oh, my goodness. The whole team is dumber than rocks, bro. The whole team is dumber than Cleveland. Man, they are dumber than rocks. My goodness, man. I can't even keep wasting my damn time on Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns. This might have been the stupidest victory I've ever seen in my life, bro. It's like there's ways to win and there's ways to win, bro. And this got to be one of the stupidest victory that could end up eventually cost you guys. It's like the stupidest victory, homie. And with that said, I'll be back after this 10-second for station identification. You are listening to Monday Morning Football with the Guru. For more sports content, visit youtube.com/World of Sports Network. Let's continue, man. Welcome back. Yeah, man. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all know y'all got to subscribe. Y'all know what y'all got to do, man. I ain't got to preach, man. This ain't Sunday. This is Monday. You know what I'm saying? Preachers don't work on Mondays, man. That's their day off. So I ain't preaching. I'm teaching. You know what I'm saying? That's why you go to school on a Monday. I'm teaching, not preaching. Hey, man, speaking of teaching, my Las Vegas Raiders, man, and John Gruden, man. I keep telling you all about my man Gruden and Mayock, man. I love me some Gruden and Mayock, man. Man, pause, man. You talking about them guys. Hey, you know some of those guys, I don't care if it's Corona, COVID, whatever the hell. Man, if I see Gruden and Mayock, man, I'm going to give him a big old hug, dog. He ain't going to quarantine me. I'm going to give him, hey, man, y'all better make me stay away from Gruden and Mayock because I give him COVID, dog. Because we finna, close contact, man. Straight up, man. Those are my dudes, man. They ain't going to get no That's how I feel. Man, y'all better wake up on my Raiders, dog. Yes, sir, Bob. And specifically, man, hey, how come nobody talk about my man Josh Jacobs, dog? Like, seriously. This dude, Josh Jacobs, is an animal, man. Like, why is he not talked about? You know what? I know who talk about him. I talk about him. Yes, I talk about Josh Jacobs, man. Y'all go ahead, check out this content. And when I tell you about Josh Jacobs is a top 5 back in this league, man. He's a top 5. This dude just does everything excellent. Like, I'm talking about in the hole. Like, he has this ability, like, to make guys miss in the hole. Like, it's unreal, man. And this dude is tough, man. I'm talking about, you check his background. You check the way he plays this game, man. This dude is certified. He's self-made, man. My man Josh Jacob is self-made, man, and y'all better start recognizing this dude, man. Y'all better start giving this dude his roses. Man, I got to start being that dude from The Bachelorette again on y'all, man. I got to start being that dude from The Bachelorette again on y'all dudes because I got to always give out roses. And my man Josh Jacob deserves it, man, because he's carrying the Las Vegas Raiders. You see Derek Carr? Derek Carr averaged 110 yards passing a game, dog. My man average, look at Derek Carr's stats, man. 12 for 17. Like, a high school quarterback throw more passes than Derek Carr, homie. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to the playoff, man. I keep repeating that, yo. Yo, I'm looking straight at y'all. Yes, I'm talking to all y'all. Yes, sirree, Bob. Y'all ain't think the guru crazy, right? When I said a few, now I ain't crazy no more. Y'all like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Raiders finna go to the playoff. And you know why? Because the Cleveland Browns and Nick Chubb didn't score a damn touchdown because of that point. That's what you're going to get. Anyways, still upset about that situation. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Josh Jacobs is a beast, man. Y'all got to start recognizing this dude, man. I call this man a Jeep Cherokee. I remember back in the days, Gruden in Tampa Bay used to have a back called Carnell Williams, a.k.a. Cadillac Williams. Y'all kid don't know about riding on that Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? Cadillac was a beast, man. But the thing is, though, when you ride the Caddies too long, when you made the Caddy your main car, you know what I'm saying? It start having engine situation. It start having those lower inside exterior situation. And the Caddy broke down on John Gruden, dog. So Gruden learned his lesson. He like, you know what? I ain't finna go get me a Caddy. I finna go get me a Jeep Cherokee, man. My man, Josh Jacobs, man. Tough. What is he right? Well, he's third in the league with 8 rushing touchdowns. You got this dude in the red zone. It's a wrap. He could catch the ball. He could run the ball. He's tough. He's young. He is everything you need in the back. And the guru is giving him his flowers. Y'all better recognize the Raiders, man. And this young stunner himself, man. Josh Jacobs. I got to give you some props and love, man. Because y'all know I love me some damn Raiders. Y'all know I love me some Gruden. Y'all better make sure I stay away from those guys because I'll give them a hug, dog. I ain't going to mess with Josh Jacobs, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll give my man Dap. You know what I'm saying? Because I need his ass to play, baby. I need him to play, baby. Just play, baby. Hey, now let's go transition to just don't play, baby, the NFC West, man. Like, I just got something quick to say. I'm not even going to talk a lot about this game because I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? To tell you, I don't care. I don't know if y'all care. I really don't care about this game because they both suck, right? They both suck. But it's what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? It's what I'm seeing with the Giants, and I'm like, oh, my God. The Giants just did it again, man. The Giants are just structuring themselves like the old school Giants, the traditional Giants with this dude, Coach Joe Judd. Man, I ain't know who the heck this dude was, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. This dude came out of nowhere for me. I'm like, who's this dude, man? I don't even know specialty. I don't know what he does. But you know what, man? Now you see, the more everything's a surface, everything's coming, man. The Giants are a pretty good team. You can see what they're trying to do. It's like in any successful, anything, business, organization, anything, you clearly could see when you know what they're trying to do. When you know what an organization, what a business, whatever, when you know as a consumer what they're trying to do, that's a successful business. That business naturally becomes successful because they know themselves. And what the Giants are building right now, man, I think they got the right guy, man. I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. He just fits the whole mold of that Giants. Just a rugged face, just a hard nose. He just, like from a Parcell to a Tom Coughlin. He just fits a New York Giants, a DeMara family. Like, I'm like, you know what? I can't. There's certain things you can't explain. You know what I'm saying? It's just nature. When nature fits, it fits. When you're size 12 and a half, and that size 12 and a half feet, it just fits your foot. You're like, it's just nature. You're like, oh my God, it just fits. You don't even think about it. You're like, oh my God, it just fits. Unexplainable. You're like, how does this guy fit? You know what, bro? This is a perfect fit, homie. This is a perfect fit. The New York Football Giants was looking for a size 12 and a half. And you know what? They got themselves a size 12 and a half. A perfect fit. Speaking of perfect fit, man, we got to talk about Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Like the Buccaneers got humiliated. They basically got dumped, right? You know, in life, if you get dumped as a guy or even a lady, you get dumped. The relationship, you the person that got dumped, right? You got embarrassed. You're like, oh my God, I got broke up on. You know what you do, right? When the first thing you call your friends, you call your homies, you call the girls, or you call the boys. You call the boys or the girls, right? And you know what? The boys and the girls, what do they try to do? What's your homies? What they all try to do? They try to cheer you up, right? They try to cheer you up. They're like, you know what? Forget her, man. Forget him, man. We don't need her. You don't need him. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go out and get rocked up. Let's go out and forget all about your situation. And you know what you do? You like, yeah, I'm going to forget all about her. So then you go out. You'll blitz. And then you see someone. And you're like, uh-oh. Because you're so angry because you got that. You need to take out your anger. And you're looking for the first victim. My gosh, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The perfect situation. They saw the best victim. And that victim was the Carolina Panthers, man. The Carolina Panthers was right in the path of what you know was going to happen. You know Tommy Fabulous. You know Tom Brady don't get back-to-back loss. You know he don't get embarrassed like that. You know he only get humiliated one time when he does get dumped. My man finna go to the club and the next girl he sees, that one night stand is going to get it, dog. That bride is going to get that angry, you know what? She's going to be like, oh my God, you are, yes. The Carolina Panthers was that one girl. That girl at the club after you got dumped, man. And you took her to the crib and you give her the you know what. Yes. You just beat that you know what. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat that ass up, son. Straight up, man. Straight the heck up, bro. It don't matter if it was the Baltimore Ravens, the New England Patriots, this and that. Whomever was going to be in the sight of the Buccaneers was going to get destroyed. It was just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Y'all call that the rebound girl, man. That's that rebound girl situation, man. You get dumped, the next girl gonna get, she's gonna get it, dog. And I feel bad because y'all know how I feel about the Carolina Panthers, man. Y'all know how I feel about Matt Rule, man. What's the rule? Rule number 1, always like Matt Rule. Rule number 2, always follow rule number 1. But damn it, sometimes in life, you at the wrong place at the wrong time, dog. And the Carolina Panthers was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Hey, but you know what? You guys are at the right place at the right time. And this is the right time to hit that subscribe button. And this is the right time on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So give us our ratings, man. You guys know So we're going to go and finish this up, man, with the home team. Yeah. The home took an L, man, so it's not exciting, man. You know what I'm noticing, man, about success? It was happening with the home team. When you have ultimate success, right? Like the way Pete Carroll and the Seahawks had ultimate success in the NFC West. You know, with the Legion of Boom. Marshawn Lynch with his style of play, a dominant, defensive, aggressive, physical style of play, man. Just dominated, winning Super Bowl, going to Super Bowl, going to 2 Super Bowl, winning 1, and just continuously, perennially being a playoff and Super Bowl contender. Just continuously. So now, this is what I'm noticing about the NFC West and the Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks effect, man. Now, all the other team, the Arizona Cardinals, the San Francisco 49ers, and then the Los Angeles Rams. Those teams were the victim of the Seattle physical nature. So, yeah, what do you think what do you think? After you keep getting your ass whooped, you guys were built. So the NFC West was built to beat the Seattle Seahawks. And all that foundation is what we're witnessing now in 2020. It might take years and years, but the NFC West have been built to take over and beat the Seahawks and Pete Carroll's system, man. You could just see by the hires of the NFC West. Let's go to what? Arizona. They went with an offensive coach, a young, innovative offensive coach, right? Cliff Kingsbury. Let's go with the Los Angeles Rams. They went with a young offensive coach, right? Sean McVay. Let's go with the San Francisco 49ers. They got a young offensive coach, right? Kyle Shanahan. Because Pete Carroll, being a defensive mind, and the Seattle Seahawks dominates this division. The division had to counter. They had to counter. They had to figure the way out, bruh. For them to be successful, they had to figure something out. And the division decided, you know what? We needed an offensive guys to break through this Legion of Boom. We needed some young guys that have innovative mind to destroy this defense that's dominating this league right now. Because Pete Carroll's defense was dominating. That cover 3 Legion was dominating. It was a historically dominating defense, bro. So the division had to do things. So they went out of the box. That division, the NFC West, went outside the box and got young and innovative. And what's happening now? Those young, innovative coach, you could tell they're all friends. It's like the inner group. Kingsbury, McVay, Shanny. It's like they're all friends, and Pete Carroll's left isolated. All those guys, those young guys, they're all like, it's your enemy, it's my enemy, right? Your enemy is mine. If you're my enemy, whatever, you're my friend. So whatever that role goes. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what I'm trying to say. The Seattle Seahawks was an enemy, was a mutual enemy for the 49ers, for the Rams, for the Cardinals, and all those young McVay, Chaney, all those guys. You know how it is, man. They're young, hip, man, generational difference. Sitting together, chatting, texting. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, I'm gonna do this play. You know them brainy, I did it, boy, geniuses. You know what I'm saying? Why Pete Carroll, man? Pete Carroll's a little older, bro. It happens. And what you're seeing now is the effect of that, the result of that. Pete Carroll have issues with Sean McVay, bro. He can't beat Sean McVay. McVay's 5-1 all time versus Pete Carroll, bro. Like, Pete just can't beat this dude for real. And the only reason why they even won that game because Greg Zuerlein at that time missed the field goal, just missed it. Oh, Sean McVay would be 6-0 versus Pete Carroll. Real talk, man. And now you all see the ascending of Cliff Kingsbury and the Arizona Cardinals, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see what's happening. And now even Pete have changed. Now the Seahawks are offensive team because Pete had to match the offensive coaches who now just overtaking him as far as innovation. It's like you better can't stay stagnant in this league or in this world, bruh, because the streets, everybody's always trying to get you, bruh. When you're at the top, homie, woo-wee. You're seeing the result. Even Pete Carroll right now, because he's seen this. You've seen the transition of the offensive mind in his own division, in his own backyard. Now the Seahawks are an offensive team, but the difference is Pete's DNA is defense, and he's trying to be an offensive team going because he goes against offensive genius coaches. You are seeing the struggle right now. And this is the result of the Pete Carroll Seattle success effect. It's so crazy, man. Be careful what you wish for, dog. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it, man. You want the Super Bowls. You want the success. You want all that. But, bruh, hey, in everything in life, in the streets, you get the money. Hey, them jack boys are there, homie. In business, you making the best thing. Guess what? Them guys in China, they doing them copycats, man. Them fake junk, them fake clothes, them fake purses. Anything successful you do, bro, you better make sure. You better make sure you're on your P's and Q's and you stay innovative, homie. Because you're going to have cats coming after you, homie. And they're going to be coming after you young. And they're going to come after you hungry, man. And that's what's happening in Seattle. And lucky for them, they got the best player in the world, man. He's not playing like that, but they got the best player in the world, man. So with that said, we're going to take a slight break. Before my final thought, we're going to take a slight break for a quick 10-second for station identification. You are listening to Monday Morning Football with the Guru. For more sports content, visit youtube.com/World of Sports Network. Hey, appreciate y'all though, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, hit that comment, hit that subscribe, or hit that whatever y'all do. Y'all know the drill, man. I keep telling y'all, I'm not a preacher, I'm a teacher. All right, so this is my final takeaway, man, before I let y'all go. Go, Gadget, go. So, man, this is what I got from week 10 right now, bro. Actually, there's no, I don't know if it's 2020. I don't know if it's just the world. I don't know what it is, but there's really no super team. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really no super team. Like, there's one team right now, the Super Bowl champion, right? There's one team, and I feel like there's such a big gap between everybody else. Like, we know the Chiefs, dog. Like, they could play in the snow, rain. They could be down by 20. They could even be down by 30 in the first half. We know what they're about. Like, we know. But for everybody else in the NFL, we have no clue at all. Like, I am the G to the U to the R to the U. Trust and believe. Y'all know the drill. The voice of the you know what. I can't say it because they will sue me. Yes, the voice of the you know what. I can't say it because they will sue me. But y'all know what I'm talking about. And what I'm saying this season is there's so much going on that we as a fan, as an opinion head, as someone that does this is just sometimes we just got to sit back and enjoy what's the beautiful, what I call organized chaos. The beauty of this organized chaos. Because the fact that there's no superior team, anything happens. This year than any other year is what we call any given Sunday. Anything happens. Because this year it's about matchups. Going into the playoffs. It's not about home field. It's not about this. It's not about that. It's about matchups. And what teams match up against what? Because in different weeks, different matchup affects different situation, bro. That's just what it is. It's about matchup. You don't want to put the team like the Green Bay Packers, who we know is softer than cheese, dog, when it comes in the middle and talking about being physicality. You don't want them going against a team like the Rams, who has a physical team. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to see a situation like that. But yet, if you're like the team who a finesse team, say like the New Orleans Saints, you would love to go against a team like the Arizona Cardinals. So it's like it's just like, and this is just like any other year, like any other this year specifically, matchups is going to play a key role as far as who is going to be who in the playoff and who's going to make it to the Super Bowl. Because I'm not worried about the Chiefs. The Chiefs could match up against anyone. It don't even matter. They're matchup proof. Their style of play is matchup proof. But as far as the rest of the league, man, the rest of the league, my takeaways and moving forward is it's all about that matchup. And this is Monday Morning Football with the Guru, episode number 10, week 10. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. And I am out.